I've come to fight you in pitched video game combat.
You took over my computer to play against me in Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics.
Welcome. Welcome. Today is a very important day, technically. 1 year, 1 month, 2 weeks, and like 11 minutes ago, I made my grand debut on TV by violently hacking into Quint's computer and fighting him in Clubhouse Games, the multiplayer ones. We obviously did not play solitaire. And it has been a long journey since. I'm a bit off center on my normal entry vibes because normally I listen to the music that plays during the intro. But because this was in the actual OBS elements as a video, I didn't hear it. Well, you all heard it. So I just had to trust that it worked, and I didn't get to listen to anything else on the way into the stream. It is always never not a technical alpha doing one of these. But it's fine, it's good. Today is a day of celebration and good times, and we are going to celebrate and good time. Verb form. It's good. Hold on, I need some music in the background. Let me just bear with me for a second. I need something. Thank you. Too loud, but thank you. There we go. Oh, all right, let's do it's okay. Today's plan is very simple. We are going to have a nice, relaxing, nostalgia-fueled, just chill existence, and I'm gonna add a spin to it. Today's programming is Minecraft, but if I die, I have to play Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. That is the diabolical scheme. That is what I have prepared for you today. I have taken the liberty of already preparing the Minecraft world itself. I just wanted a good place with an island or just an oceanfront property. And I found one. So we're going to go there, we're going to chill, we're going to make some stuff, and if I die, I'm going to have to go play Getting Over It. Which, thematically appropriate, was the first stream I ever did on my own on NTV. I'm going to lower the volume a little more, just nice, casual, ambient background as I wait for Minecraft to load in the background. Wait for it, it's going to show up. It's going to show up. It's going to be there. I'm not switching the window to the game yet because it's still a black screen in the OBS preview. There it is. Here we are. Minecraft, the classic, the fan favorite. So, as I said, plan is, if I die, I gotta play Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. I'm gonna try not to die, and I've actually taken a couple steps to ensure that I don't. What are we gonna do in Minecraft? Well, we're not doing like a crazy hardcore world or anything. I'm just gonna build stuff that's vaguely nostalgic as we go on, sort of like a sort of retrospective discussion on memory lane of this past year plus of me existing. So, let's begin. See? Lovely world. Got a nice ocean property. You can go check around. There are some trees, which we'll have to get rid of in order to make like a good viewing area, but I think this is a nice starting location. Completely normal Minecraft. This is vanilla, unmodded. I know I'm saying that with a voice as if I'm up to something, but this is truly just regular old Minecraft. Nothing wrong. Anyway, let's begin. Alright. Alright, cat's out of the bag. I'm in creative mode. I'm in no threat of dying. We are totally good. You've been bamboozled. Okay, so I don't know where to start. Quint explicitly suggested that I do not have a plan going into this, so that it'd be more organic or whatever. I don't really remember. I wasn't paying attention. I'm just trying to think back on everything that's happened. So much has happened. What do we do? Okay, well, first off, let's get rid of these trees. Let's start with a Factorio reference. And deforest some places. This is a classic, well-known activity in any Factorio game. You declare war against the concept of plants because they are in your way, and you gotta destroy them. They're in the way of the factory growing, and they're in the way of what will eventually be like some kind of art exhibit. We're gonna be making stuff. We're gonna have it available, and then I'll just give this world out to everyone so that they can look at it. Sort of a freestanding Minecraft-based milestone of what the heck happened. And what better to start with a good old bit of arson. You may be wondering, why am I celebrating my quote-unquote one-year anniversary a month late? The answer is because, 1, procrastination, and 2, we are now close to getting affiliate on Twitch, so I waited to sort of glue the celebrations together a little bit. So we're celebrating both at once, but because I don't want to, like, tempt fate, I'm mostly going to focus on the anniversary. Just in case Twitch decides, hey, you know what, we're changing the requirements, like, tomorrow. Alright, how's this fire going? Looking pretty good. Things are on fire. A few little stragglers. This island, okay, this is actually a really cool part of the island. It's just a cave into, like, waterfalls on each side. That is beautiful. We should integrate that somehow, but I'm not going to focus on that right now. I'm going to focus on what I know, and what I know is fire. So I guess brief history lesson. Once upon a time, March 7th, 2021, I hacked into Quinn's computer, and we played Clubhouse games together. This was actually an intentional action behind the scenes. This is developer commentary. Quint knew that the Clubhouse Games thing was going to happen, and the original plan was that Quint was going to play against, like, randoms online for the multiplayer games. But then I decided to step up and be like, hey, why don't I just spontaneously start an entire streaming career with you? And instead of you fighting randos, you fight me instead. And the rest is history. And so I turned Int TV, what was supposed to be a fictional TV channel from the 90s, into one that's a fictional TV channel from the early 2000s. We upgraded from Windows 95 to Windows XP under my administration. It was pretty good. Okay, this is now just a mess, but it's a long range of view mess. We can see farther now. And now we can start thinking about building things. I will tell them. I will tell them what you did. Actually, you know what? People are here. People are talking. Let's go to game with overlay. I appear to have accidentally closed. No, there it is. Oh yeah. Check it out. We've got programming. I mean, okay, look. Maybe it wasn't fully consensual downloading, but you hit accept on the terms and conditions, so like, if that's not consent, I don't know what is. Good times. It's good times. All right, now that we've cleared the way, let's start thinking what the heck we're gonna build. Some nice artistic installations of some kind that vaguely reminisce on where we've been. Or where I've been. Where you've also been, probably, but I don't know where you've been while I've been here. If you're in like a house somewhere, I don't know what it looks like. I can't build it. You did it for the content. No one can deny that you did it for the content. You truly are a content creator. I'm gonna get fired for saying that. Quint does not like the word content. And he especially doesn't like it as a job description. Alright, let's start with something simple. The first stream I ever did by myself was getting over it. So let's build a cauldron with a guy in it. Let's build Diogenes. Let's use polished deep slate. We're gonna... Oh, I know, we're gonna have him like vaguely floating in the air to represent the fact that that's how physics works. I don't know how to make a circle in Minecraft, and I certainly don't know how to make a sphere. Alright. What's a good cauldron shape? I think this works. Oh yeah, because now this is like symmetric, like on all sides. This is a sphere. This is vaguely spherical. There's at least 6-fold symmetry. Oh wait, no, wrong plane. Okay, now that we're up here, let's build the sort of tube, like the jutting out part of the cauldron, the part that deviates from the sphere. We're making art here, folks. All right, does this look like a cauldron? Kinda. Maybe if I... cut some corners. And look at that. A beautiful cauldron looking thing that kind of looks like a ceramic pot that you've left in the oven for too long. All right, there's our water. Now we just need, oh, it's even dripping. Perfect. Excellent. This music is far too ominous. We need good building music. No. Yeah. All good cauldrons. There we go. All right. So do we want to make an entire guy, or do we want to just make like a hammer? Oh, I know. Let's start with the hammer and then try to make a guy for it. Which will make the guy even more like scuffed as possible. Probably gonna make a guy. All right, so here's the hammer, which is not actually a hammer. It's, I don't know what the actual name of this tool is. So we're gonna bop it up. And now we need to make a guy to hold this somehow. I don't even, okay. I do not know what dang anatomy I would need to know to be able to pull this off, but the guy is gonna be made of gold, and he's gonna jut out of the cauldron. Here's his body or whatever, and he's got a neck and a head, I think. All right. Okay. So here's our guy. Now we just gotta make him hold the hammer. Okay, this is gonna look so bad, but we're gonna wrap. No, I bet he would like. He'd like rotate. He'd skew into it a little bit. So like there's his hold, and then his other arm would like go out forward and like go here. Wait. We gotta lower this arm so it's easier to be seen from the other side. There he is! There he is! It's Diogenes got over it. It's wait. I'm gonna. Oh, whoop. You may be wondering what the heck I'm doing. It'll all make sense in a moment. There he is. Oh wait, no, I know what this means. I need to add my arch rival. This is something I remember from the stream. Okay, yeah, okay. Anyone who is there knows that the bane of my existence is that dang purple hat. We need he needs the hat. There we go. I'm gonna improve the smile a bit. I think it needs to be like thicker so that you can see it from further away. And then just a bunch of equals. There we go. Oh, yellow color. I don't know, but I think I have an idea. We can go with an item frame, and then put an item in it that's vaguely U-shaped. But I need to find an item that's vaguely U-shaped. Axe, pickaxe, no. Bottles. The rabbit's foot, perhaps a better color. Food. Strings, no. Feather. Melon. Melon is a good idea. Melon's an excellent idea. All right, let's see if this works. This is like strong C colon energy. It does. It's like the little bit of the little bit of facial hair that he doesn't have. This is so great. I'm adding more water. Oop. Absolutely wonderful. Okay, I think that's a complete success. Sorry, I couldn't see one of my diagnostic tools. I had to move a window around. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay, now what? We've successfully represented getting over it. Also, have a good time, Rose. I see it is now a half hour into the stream. You warned me of this. Thank you. Okay, what's next? I started this with okay, so the first solo stream I did was March 10th. That was getting over it. But the first regular stream I did was the March 7th one with Quint, and that was Clubhouse Games. I don't remember. Clubhouse Games was a lot of things. That was like 5 individual streams that we did over the course of like a few weeks. So how do I encompass that? Okay, my plan, here's the plan. I'm gonna do the winner of the Clubhouse Games. And the winner of the Clubhouse Games gauntlet was, spoiler alert for a thing that happened a year ago, Shogi. So I'm gonna build like one of the Shogi tiles as soon as I remember what they freaking look like. I know they look like a pentagon with right-angled bottom, but I don't remember the symbols that go on them. I am doing research. I have the Wikipedia article for Shogi open to do research. Okay, I'm gonna make a promoted pawn. First off, the sun is now stationary. We're good now. Okay, next up, the Shogi pawn. Coincidentally, I already have stripped oak, which I think would be perfect for this, or possibly planks because you don't have to worry about their orientation. Looking at the pictures of what wood looks like, and we'll go with this. Okay. I'm gonna make a pawn, but specifically I'm gonna make a promoted pawn. Let's put it here. I'm gonna make it really big, just obnoxiously large. For no real reason. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's good enough. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is correct. Okay. Okay, here's our Shogi piece. Hold on. I can do better than that. I can get slabs. I can get slabs. Oak slab. There we go. That's some texture, or just some easing out of the curves. You can't really make a smooth vertical diagonal in Minecraft, can you? Okay, now there's a very important reason I'm making a promoted pawn specifically. 1, because it's red. And 2, because it's one of the simplest characters of all the possibilities. And I'll do it with redstone to denote its power. How do I make an entire Japanese character in Minecraft? Yep, that's the pawn. Gonna elongate this slightly. that would be, but no, it's cool. That's a shogi. I mean, it's not a shogi, it's a whatever the name of this piece is in Japanese. A tokin. Excellent. We're on a roll. Next up, let's represent some. Let's get ambitious. I want to build something to represent Star Wars Empire at War. I haven't played much Star Wars Empire. There was a giant block of time in like early January, February that I played a lot of Empire at War. But it's mostly just been a running joke that I keep wanting to wait until the next release of the remake mod is available. But then they keep making more updates afterwards, so I can't really start a playthrough. Otherwise, my save will be destroyed. So, Okay. Quint, I don't know if you're still here or not, but I did kind of cheat. I did actually prepare ahead of time a few ideas. For Empire at War, for representing it, I wanted to do something ambitious, and I wanted to make my second favorite ship in Star Wars canon the Vindicator. Which, I don't have media available to show you it on the stream, but I do have a picture loaded that I can look at to reference. That was the diabolical scheme from the start. While I'm here, I'll change the music to some spacey. There we go. Okay, so this is actually somewhat relevant because recently, a new update to Empire War Remake that I haven't streamed yet changed the gun layout of the Vindicator from having like fully trench guns on the side to instead having like these two tiny little turrets on down the spine of the ship, which makes it look like a tiny cute little version of a Procrusator, which is my other second favorite ship in the Star Wars canon. That's perfect. Gonna make it out of stone because of that nice imperial gray. And I'm gonna put it suspended in midair because starships were meant to, you know, not be on the ground. I have no sense of scale, I have no sense of design. Let's just build a giant horizontal gray triangle and go from there. Oops. Alright, what's the slope? What's the rise over run on a freaking death triangle? L. Is that wide enough? Maybe like two more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that looks good enough. So we have 17 versus 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. 17 to 31 is an awkward number. I'm actually going to just go to 34. That way we have a convenient number to work with. Now, if I'm correct on my numbers, that means we should be able to do this in spans of 4. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1. Cool, I was wrong. Not a problem. We can just Actually, Star Destroyers are like vaguely diamond shaped. That might be fine. Worst case scenario, we'll just move the back out more. Lost count. There is a zen to just sort of flying around placing blocks and not thinking. It should be known to me already, but I'm just casually rediscovering it a bit right now. And here is our base. Let's start with some of the more important features on a Vindicator, namely the giant bridge. The spine for it's a pretty thin thing, maybe just like 3 across. It's really just a suspended like half of an octagon. As far as depth of the elevation of the ship as it like tapers off towards the center, I think 3 high is a decent estimate for how far it will. So this will be where the bridge actually starts to elevate. So then from here, this is starting to look like a Vindicator already. Not a Venator. We're not building a Venator. So, splitting off this central spire into 13. We know it's 34, and if we divide that by 3, we get something along the line of, I don't know, 11? Which would imply to me that we should be going 11 back before we start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11. I mean, that looks about right. Then from there, another 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh no, I'm going to get off by 1 error. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then the 11th is up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The 11th is up. All right, I'm confident enough to start actually filling this in. If it doesn't look good, we'll just fix it in post. That's right, I'm going to post-process an entire voxel. You can't stop me. Is there actually room for another 11th? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Technically, we could start there. But I don't want to. Well, aside from the fact that this is literally just a block of stone, it looks great. Hello, Remy. Welcome. As you can see, I'm building a Venator. Vindicator. Sorry. They both start with a V. I'm sorry. I apologize. The bridge is too big. It's also too high. It's not a Venator. Yeah, that looks better. Well, that's the top half. Let's do the bottom half. Cannot see my guiding references. Vine boomader. Oh, Remy, if you're only here now, that means you haven't seen what we built so far. Here's Diogenes getting over it. And there's a piece from Shogi. Yeah, Diogenes is great. Right to the side. could very easily turn this into an interdictor instead, but to be honest, you don't really use interdictors much in Empire at War. Or at least I don't. I should, but I don't. I just have to add the orbs. Alright, so that's the basic structure of the ship. Now let's start tidying up some details here. For example, or for instance, let's build the turret. We'll build the turret out of. I mean, it's still like the standard Imperial gray, but I want it to at least be somewhat differentiated. Ooh, chiseled stone brick will be good. For one particular reason I'm thinking of him, especially. Yeah, okay. Get ready for this one. This is genius strats. Turret. Wait, better idea. Turret. Wait. I can better represent it with like, yeah, look at that, it's a turret. Maybe a little sloped armor on the back. Yeah. And we'll put the other one here. I'm a technological genius. Now let's smooth out the stone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. This will work. This is actually starting to look good. I'm amazed. Like, look at this. Looks like the slope-teching armor of a freaking Imperial Star Destroyer of some kind. Not an Imperial class, but just one in the service of the Empire. It looks good. Idea. I can move the turret encampment a bit lower so it looks like it's kind of flush with the and we'll reverse the armor sloping just to help differentiate. No, I can make it stone regular stairs. Those are real, right? Yeah, those are real. Then this. Excellent. Now it almost looks like it sort of pistons out and shoots things. Which, you know, is great. Phew. Oh, right, I gotta do the bottom slabs. Oh, it has the energy. Got the vibes. Oh, you know what? I kind of want to wipe out this entire, like, flat layer on the sides here. Because, like, if you look at a Star Destroyer, if you look on, like, the wedge between the top and the bottom, there's, like, that trench that's, like, a bunch of random stuff. And I think I can represent that good if I just, like, splatter in some iron ore. But I can't do that if, you know, you can see above and below it. So I'm actually going to make the risky move to wipe out the outermost layer of blocks. Other ideas. Or yeah, what if I do it with, like, deep slate flat out? And I'm using the deep slate because then I can use the deep slate ore, and the deep slate ore will allow me to have, like, the little ancillary lights that go on the edges of these ships. So I'm actually adding texture by doing this weirdly. Yeah. Okay, that's gonna... Might need to do something about that, but that's fine. Wait a minute. Oh, the direction you place the ore is relevant. I did not realize this. We want the ore being horizontal to represent the horizontal lights in the trench. Excellent. Now, the ore. Actually, deep slate redstone would be nice because it will represent sort of like those like harsh warning lights. Don't exactly know what a good distribution of these is, so let's just put some ore there, some gold there, followed by an immediate redstone. We should use, like, the iron most frequently because it's sort of like the closest to white that we can get with this. But definitely splatter in some good old reds and golds. As I said, that this particular wing is having a very bad day. It's on high alert. So if you look at it from a far distance and kind of squint your eyes so you can't actually see it that well, you might actually mistake this for something that is a Star Wars ship. Kind of great. I don't know if I could do a similar trick on the bridge. It's going to be a pain to ensure the proper orientation. Oops. Let's pick the entire bridge of a deep slate then. Then we can use the deep slate slabs, I guess, for those like orbs that exist on the sides of it. This is too much. I want normal deep slate. Is there no regular deep slate slab? It's just cobbled? I mean, it doesn't look that bad, so. I'll have to do. And then to represent those like weird sort of radar dealies, we'll use a full chiseled deep slate because it kind of looks like weird and janky, which is kind of the point. We have to fake like texture with texture. Does this have an orientation trick to it, or am I just stuck with it being weirdly off center? In that case, maybe I should use something else. I'll use a block of coal. Okay, no. I will use a block of iron. Man, this almost looks competent. Okay. Okay, now what? I guess the last thing the thing needs is its engines. So let's do something about the engines. Due to my lack of forethought, I did not actually get a picture of the Vindicator's engine before starting. So, I'm gonna have to, a little quick panic, go to image search on the internet and find it. Alright. This is what I expected. It's the same as the old style immobilizer, not the immobilizer, the interdictor. Well, the immobilizer class, but it interdicts. That's its thing. That's how it works. So it's just one giant circle and then two smaller circles on the sides. I'm gonna make it out of iron just to see if we have the room for it. I mean, it fits, but can I make it look good? Oh, wait. I know how to make this look good. I see the answer. Okay. Wait, I don't see the answer. We need diamonds for our ion engines. You can kind of see what I'm going for here. Like in an ideal world, this would work. Unfortunately, there are no sideways slabs. If we're willing to deviate from, like, pure canonicity, I think I know how to make this work. It involves a little bit of redstone magic. Actually, wait, this is great. Like, it means that the engines are actually going to be powered. Like, conceptually. In that case, why not power them all from the same source? Oops. Okay, this is how I'll compromise it. And in the center, we'll put a... Actually, maybe I want a sea lantern for all these. Oh yeah, look, it's even got like animated pulse. That's perfect. Okay, the diamond made us feel rich, but I think the sea lantern is the right call here. Thus, we shall prepare. Oh, don't tell me. Oh, no. The sea lanterns are a proper glass block, even though they're completely opaque. They count as glass. They do not illuminate. They don't move redstone through them. Oh, great. This means that this won't work. You know what? The concrete's good enough. One sea lantern, out of spite. Looking at the model, it seems like the sort of deep slate connection goes all the way through the back of the ship. It brings up a deep and philosophical question over whether or not imperial designed star vessels qualify as a sandwich. You know, let's some deep slate tiles to sort of add some variety. Like, this is supposed to be like weird technological bits and bobs, just sort of helping with the engines mounting. We got cracked deep slate style. How about regular deep slate style as well? Missed a spot. The last call for anything flat that we might be able to use to make like a corner on the main central engine. Because this is still just sort of jutting out awkwardly. Maybe the stairs are good enough. Oh, and then. Yes. This is it. This is how. Yeah! Look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. That is an engine layout. All right, I'm proud of this. I think we've successfully made something that vaguely represents a Vindicator. Like, this is good. I'm just gonna put a sign down somewhere that says good. Now everyone will know. You know, I'll give science to everyone. Lovely. All right, I think I got one more build in me, and I know what I want it to be. I'm gonna build the Lightning from Planet Side 2. Not just any lightning, I'm going to build my lightning, which means it's going to be obnoxiously purple. Looking at the picture real quick. I don't really care about the color, I just need sort of like the physical design, like how the tank treads are laid out and stuff. This is going to be a wildly exaggerated wall. Whoa. But I'm just going to start. Let's go 2, then nothing. Well, we want an odd number because I'm going to have a giant tank. Well, the tank cannon's off center, so it doesn't have to be exactly. 4. As long as it vaguely looks like a tank, I think we're fine. So, purple. Yeah, this is the obnoxious hecking alpha participant skin. Some other purples while we're at it. And, yeah, this is just going to be a mess. But I'm looking forward to it. I'll reorient the terracotta later, if you're worried about that. Just want to get the shape down first. But it is supposed to look like a discordant mess because if you've ever seen my lightning, that's what it's painted like. Too wide. Yeah, I'm just adding parts. I'm sort of ignoring the actual proper design of the lightning just to add stuff. I'm just trying to add some variety to the terracotta directions. There, that's a lightning, I guess. I mean, it's maybe not the best lightning in the universe, but it is mine. And that's what matters in the end. Beautiful. Actually, I want to do like proper design here. There, now it's all like spiky. And you know what, why not? Do it up here as well. The rest is getting the random treatment though. Ah, the lightning's too tall. I want to get rid of that. There, that at least, that boxiness still gives it like a layered texture. So that's good. All right, one last thing. Since I finished that earlier than I expected I would. I'm gonna draw a little pixel art of ostensibly myself. Base it off of something I've drawn before. As I find it. There it is. All right. This is going to be raw concrete. Oh. Hold on, I want my sign back. Okay. Okay, we're going to need blue, we're going to need cyan, we're definitely going to need black, we're going to need yellow. We're going to need gray. We're going to need brown. We're going to need white. And I think that's everything. All right, let's do this. Put it in the sand. Now, from you still in the chat, they're gonna know this is a mile away. Oh, darn it. I need red concrete. But I should be done with the yellow, so I can easily swap it out. Gotta love processing. Hey. I'm getting nothing but a C colon. All right, let's see what this looks like from like a ground perspective. So like someone's at... Oh. Oh, right. Oh, no. Okay. All right, you know what? Let's just hold on a second. I'll just boot up getting over it with Benefati real quick. Oh, no. No. Okay. Is game operational? Can you see it? It's a black screen. There it is. Okay. All right. Here we go. You can tell by the golden pot that I've played this game many times before. This is not too big of a problem. I mean, it's a little bit of a problem, but it's not that big of a problem. Like, we'll get there in due time. Yeah. So, it's all come back to where it started. My very first stream on NTV, solo stream. Gotta keep specifying that my first stream was a collab. Getting over it. I'm back on the mountain. Some things never change. It would be extremely funny if I got the bad ending, but I'm not going to try to get the bad ending. One more. There we go. Alright. Missed my fling. We'll just pogo. Whoop. I still got it. I'm still good at this game a little bit. Never actually accomplished my ancient goal of trying to beat this game in under 5 minutes. And I'm certainly not going to do it now. This run is very, very rusty. As you can tell by the fact that I just fell down. Oh, and we're good. A little over. Okay, okay, all right. Oh, that was almost bad. All right, we're up. Okay, it's time for my arch rival, the bane of my existence, and the part of this mountain climb that I like the least. The one, the only, this jump. And its mascot, that purple freaking hat. We are going to be here a while, I suspect. All right, we're through. This is now a run. Not a very good run. I mean, okay, like, statistically, if you're winning, it's a good run. For a game like this. Welcome to the bucket. Welcome to the snake as well. Yeah! Oh! I think my favorite part of the getting over it mountain is this wall of ice. Like it seems like it'd be absolute pain to go up, but it's actually pretty relaxing and simple. Because it's got all these invisible footholds. It's the one part of the game where it's like terrain is actually more imposing than its actual difficulty. Plus, you get like really good momentum. So you look really cool just going up at super speed. If you get up there. There's the motion. All right, final boss. Oh! Okay, that was a miss. I lost a bit of control over myself there. Go! Ow. Alright, welcome to the underside of this rock. I hate this situation because you are very much in danger of just flinging yourself back downwards. Cool. That's a good launch. And go. Whew. That is a victory. Now, I knew from the start I would be playing Getting Over It at some point during this stream. You think I just went to survival mode by accident? No, this was scripted. Because I have saved a very special milestone for this stream. This was, and always was supposed to be, the main event. Because here, on this day, I share with you all my 100th win of Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. In a time of basically exactly 8 minutes, apparently. Hold on, let me just casually memorialize this as I do with most of my Getting Over It times. This will be 98, 99. Now I am streaming, so I'm not gonna go there. But that is that requirement done, and that's also our programming for today. I will release the Minecraft world so that others can look at it in their own time. I also will probably give the opportunity for both Quint and Rose to add additional things if either of them want to, because they've been as part of this journey as anyone else has. So, thank you for being here for this, what is an important day for me and for everyone involved. I had a good year doing this. Here's to more good years doing this as I try and turn this into like the thing I do of my life. And hopefully in such a way that I can actually like afford to do so. I'm currently negative money because this is the closest thing that we have to a job and I don't get paid for it at all. But that might change at some point. I'm optimistic and I'm happy I do this, which I think is at this point right here the most important thing. So I'm going to go. I will leave all of you with the same intro that started this stream. A little bit of a bonus modified thing, celebrating my debut and just sort of the discrepancy between then and now. Eventually, it will be edited into a fuller sort of highlight reel of either InTV in general or just like my time. But for now, I'll show it to you as is. This is InTV. I'm Exception X. Have a good day and good night.
Anyway, I've come to fight you in pitched video game combat.
You took over my computer to play against me in Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classic.